Okay, tonight we will be. Let me get into this. Today we'll be continuing case 4. We in a little bit. We did the beginning of it, the first day of investigation, which took us like almost like 2 hours on its own last time, which was now 2 weeks ago for us. Um, but yeah, I think we're ready to get further into it. I wasn't feeling super well back. We did this last time, so that's why we kept it kind of short. But obviously, I'm feeling much better at this point. It's been a while, so yeah, I think we're ready for a good full stream of Phoenix Wright. Hey, December 26th. That's right. This was all on Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Karma.
That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god.
Not a single case.
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Sounds just like you, dude.
Anything.
Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth.
Oh. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
So is he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that. Oh my, where's this heading?
Now he's trying to get you found guilty. What a creep. Oh wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out.
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years.
It's a lot of years. It's a lot more than we've been around.
He's as ruthless as me, times 20.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya. Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? Yeah, she put it up on the top shelf. I physically couldn't reach. I think it's because I haven't been training.
Then you're absolutely useless to me now.
Yeah. Why did you even show up? Go home and watch cartoons. Your powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so.
Meanwhile, Edgeworth is like, what the fuck? Oh my god. I was literally about to say that. What are you whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. I mean, he saw her change
Yeah, I was about to say.
form.
Well, I mean, he also is standing like just a few feet away from them. It's like, how low can they whisper to where he doesn't understand what they're saying?
Yeah.
You know? Come on. There he is.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. So,
Oh my. Do you want to take this, or do you want me to take it?
Well, I'm already doing both the judge and the defense attorney, so I feel like you should do it.
All right, I'll need to figure out what kind of voice to give him. All right. Yeah, you can continue.
Oh yeah, it didn't actually have words. It's whatever. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Fool! You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared?
Right, my apologies. You seem to got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. That should be fine.
All right, guilty.
Yeah, this gate's over. Everyone get ice cream. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, gumshoes first. Let's see how this goes.
Describe the incident now. Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop.
Okay, overhead map out of the court record.
I'm feeling like he is kind of deserving of a Gundam type of voice. Testify to the court about the arrest now.
Wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes?
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Overruled. Wrong. There's only one thing here there's only one thing you need to do. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course. You're quite right.
What a bitch.
No, he's not.
What a fucking bitch.
What an asshole.
A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. So, so if a body was found in the middle of the lake, wait, was it in the boat? Or
I think
like
it
was
fell
just
out
found...
of the boat.
Yeah, so wouldn't a dead body just sink? So like that means someone just swam into the lake and found it? How convenient.
Yeah, it's a good question. Station at 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. Okay, I'm gonna do some pressing. Who's this man? You received a call from a man?
Yep.
But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
Oh, jeez. That was a very deep objection voice.
Yeah.
That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people. Obvious.
Different people.
There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today, I've summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping. A lot of heart.
What happened next, detective?
Okay, so we had the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. We didn't suspect him of anything at all. Morning, a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Edgeworth. Actually, what is my... I'm assuming this is mostly gathering information, but I want to refresh myself on what the evidence is. The camera automatically takes picture when allowed, noise detected. The autopsy sometime on the 24th or 25th. Bullet shot to the heart. Picture was taken at 12:15. So that's Misty Faye. No, that's the one we just got. Okay. How long was it between receiving the report and the arrival at the lake?
Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto for the month is get there quick and finish quicker. If you catch my drift. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
How is it? What?
What? Fuck you, dude. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Your motto shouldn't be a secret.
I look forward to your next year's salary review.
What? How do you also have the right to do that?
What a prick. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir.
Brief of Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him?
Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force?
Enough to know you suck. You suck, dick. Wait, what?
Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir.
Man, he's got his share of objections.
And he's got to scare the Russian accent out of him.
So that was not suspecting of anything at all. Okay. Morning body is found in the lake. Okay. You find any clues on the body?
A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet.
He throws it at the judge fast enough that it kills him.
It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Okay. That's probably what I had to get.
Wait, shouldn't evidence be... Oh, wait, this is not that type of game.
Wait, what were you going to say?
Shouldn't evidence be shared before the trial, not during the trial?
Oh.
Like, typically, come on. Like, hey, here's a murder. Like, here's something that's related to the murder.
I mean, I don't know, man. It happens. Nick, doesn't it seem like Detective Gumshoe's being a little vague? I bet Von Karma's feeding him lines. His testimony's probably filled with landmines just waiting for me to... Oh, this is Phoenix. His testimony's probably filled with landmines just waiting for me to press. What do we do? Rid our teeth and press, I guess. What else can we do? Well said, Nick. You're the man. Okay, I guess I missed something. Okay, so... Okay, there's only 2 lines I didn't do yet. Why didn't you think he was suspicious?
You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
I guess this is where Edgeworth got his, like, really arrogant poses and animations from.
Mm-hmm.
Just the head shaking stuff.
Yeah, the finger wagging.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. I do like those animations. They're fun.
Continue. Now.
Okay, so this is the only one left. So. Well, why is that?
Well, we found the
there
murder
you
weapon in the boat.
That's important. The murder weapon.
A pistol.
Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony.
Right. Sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, so next one. Okay, Murph. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence?
Disc, disc, disc.
Ugh, he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
What? Order, order. So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon.
Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question.
Bam, bam. Sorry. Didn't mean to kill anybody.
Yeah, let me show you how it works.
Accepted into evidence. No, this looks like it'd be fun to shoot. Judge just starts firing the gun.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it.
You can't say I'll explain and then immediately pass it off to the judge. I mean, that... me? I mean, that's like a classic, like, Byakuya telling Makoto, you tell them what's going on.
Yeah.
Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Good, now here's your treat. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Order, order. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, he did. I mean, he did it. Well, Judge.
How am I supposed to lie to them and make them think Edgeworth didn't do it? I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However...
You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so
You
I
didn't
will
do
take
anything.
a break.
You didn't do it?
I need a nap. I will call my witness after the recess.
That is a huge power move, though.
Which will last 10 minutes.
You don't get to make those calls.
Judge,
Yes?
what are you doing? A 10-minute recess now.
But wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man.
Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess.
What a bitch.
Who's running this court anyway?
Jesus. I've never seen someone that fucking aggressive before.
Yeah, what a dick. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints are on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo.
True.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? Weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh? How am I going to convince anyone of that? Hey, Maya. What? Any progress with Mia? Please get me your sister, your much cooler older sister. Oh, sorry, it's no good. Ugh. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick?
Nope.
I can't call my sister. I might as well not be here, right?
Yeah, you're
I mean,
useless.
honestly.
Oh my god.
Well, actually, you don't know law. You don't have any trial experience or techniques. Yeah, you're pretty much useless, but I can't say that. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to say anything. Your face said it for you. Whoops. No, of course, I'm sorry. It's okay, Nick. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. I actually don't know anything about law either.
Like, I made this badge myself.
Yeah. You ever notice that this is made out of Post-it notes? But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really?
Whoa. Right? Don't jinx it. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is.
I know you absolutely suck at your job, but it's not the point.
It's bad for my heart.
Oh, sorry. Oops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss a lot of heart take the stand?
Oh boy.
Lot of heart, you are a research student at a university. Oh god, this is me. Crap, what did I do for
Oh, you
Okay.
can't not remember.
That I am.
There you go.
I remember I gave her like a type of southern voice. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Fuck you, dude. Y'all need to learn some manners. I love that finger wagging pose.
Yeah.
Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but a boat. That boat. Enough. Huh? Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence.
Bitch, what have I told you no for once? Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order? I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Order, order, order. I will have order.
Well, Judge,
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
a cross-examination?
Yeah, you know that thing we did like 10 minutes ago?
We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read, guilty. You lose. Or you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony. Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then, I will have you held in contempt of court. Dude, isn't that what you've been doing like this whole time?
Nick, contempt? Yeah, exactly. All I'm doing is trying to, exercise my right to do the trial properly. He's the one who's fucking making a scene. Contempt of court, I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. In fact, I was sleeping. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Okay, so what do we got? So Christmas Eve after midnight. Yeah, that checks out. I was in my car. Heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There was an area thing on the lake but that boat. Okay. Any contradictions there? Sorry, Nick, if only my sister were here. I was really taking this hard. Okay. So so two bangs.
Where'd the bang come from the lake? Okay, maybe press that.
Oh, which one? This one?
Yeah, try pressing this first.
Yeah, because I don't know if she actually saw it.
Yeah, because I know the photo, like the camera saw it, but I wonder if she saw it.
Yeah.
Herself.
And plus, you can't even tell who's in the picture.
Yeah.
So specifically saying two gents. Yeah. Could you clearly see the two men?
Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you.
Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradiction.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Okay. Then there was another bang. This is the one I wanted to press, because... Were you watching the moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure. I love that deep voice objection
they
have for him. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
On Karma, I think I hate you.
You think?
He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Wasn't there anything on the lake with that boat? Okay, so let me see what I have here. Can I? Yeah, let me look at this. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a Contra gal can be.
That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scan the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
You don't get the right to do that. That's what I'm...
Sustained!
Yes, of course. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. Okay. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm gonna keep pressing some of these things.
Yeah.
Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day.
Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really?
Every next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. Is in my car. Whoops. Why are you camping there anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? I knew that was coming.
Yep. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait, now I'm the one who says that.
Well, then say it already.
Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But Your Honor...
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts. By holding you in contempt of court. These are not outbursts. He's just exercising his right to do the trial properly.
Bruh, the other guy's the one who has all the outbursts. What the fuck? And he must be paying him well. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood.
Nick, Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me. Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta.
It's a big idea, treating me like some kind of criminal. I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No.
Oh, damn. Oh, there it is. I was waiting for it.
I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Yeah, he's got a point. I'm kidding.
Yeah, right.
Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order. Order.
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. Is he?
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
There we go. What?
I fucking hate you. Finally. I'm waiting to say that for years. Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
Oh, he actually grew a pair now.
Yeah.
But he's in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. My FA, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya.
Well, she actually
did
saved his
something.
ass.
You
Yeah.
actually did something.
I could not. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Okay, so clear as day the man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that, but I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Okay.
Yeah, but the photo, you can't even see anybody in the photo.
Yeah. Yeah. Got you. Wait, what? How does that... Okay. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph.
The photo I took?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What?
Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Bro, you're not helping your case with that shit. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart.
What?
Did you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was as thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem.
You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Okay, so it was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits. Setting the camera, I got back to the car. I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked at my binoculars. I don't care how many karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in the testimony if it's the last thing I do. Okay. So, it's a cold night, the mist was thick. Yeah. Binoculars.
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday, you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You're irrelevant to this case. Got him.
I mean, it was just pointing to the lake, not to the sky, so...
Yeah, I mean, very clearly, for some reason, she's trying to hide that she was trying to find Gordy.
Yeah, and just coincidentally, it just takes pictures when it hears a loud noise, like a gunshot.
Yep. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Okay.
Nah, I'm good. Press further.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because we're gonna get the loud noises and whatnot. You ever take
I feel like press the first line, because again, it was set up to take a picture of the lake, not the sky.
the one with the camera? This one?
Yeah.
Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing.
Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, huh?
I think I might know what I have to do.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Ooh,
Damn.
he said you're stupid.
Oh shit, what do you gotta do? Now wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth?
Even she hates him.
Yeah. No unnecessary comments, please.
Go fuck yourself. Okay. Okay, noise I don't like. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Nope, apparently that's wrong. Your Honor, okay, so I think it's something to do with the Gordy thing, because we're trying to basically prove that she wasn't taking pictures of meteors for some reason.
Yeah.
So we will. I'm gonna press some of these other statements I haven't gotten to. So, how could you see Edgeworth?
Now, just hold your horse for a second. You hasty yanking types never got a gal where I'm from. Never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me.
Oh my god.
That, okay.
Fantastic.
Weird weird set of dialogue lines, but okay.
Yeah.
Your camera.
Yeah, it's gotten automatic.
Okay. This is what I was waiting for.
Yep. The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
Objections sustained. Oh, he's not letting her answer any of my questions. Okay, camera set up. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all?
What do you mean?
Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you saw him clearly. But you say you clearly saw him.
I did. Yeah. Enough. There is no room for doubt in her testimony.
Dude, did you hear the same testimony I heard? There's plenty of room for doubt. She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. Okay, so I have to. So let's see. What is? Okay, the camera is the important thing, right? So I finished setting up my camera. I got back in the car. Never set up to take pictures of the meteor shower. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie.
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well, then what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart.
I never heard of no lake monsters. You got proof or something? I'd see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness is trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? Oh god, do I have proof? Could it be the overhead map? Or the photo itself?
I feel like it would be the photo itself.
Yeah, because of the angle it was shot
angle.
at. Yeah. Here's my proof. It's simple. Okay, yeah, that's wrong.
Go home. Consider a career change.
Ugh. How could they so casually toss aside this evidence? Oh, whoops, wrong evidence. Luckily for you, I'm in a patient mood, Mr. Wright. One more time, please. Okay, that's funny.
Yeah, you only have a few more tries.
I think it might be the camera again.
Oh, faces the lake.
The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. That and the automatic timer thing. The automatic thing, probably.
Yeah.
Your camera was said to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah. Not bad. All of your lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what?
Huh?
That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. We just used several precious minutes of our time to prove. It's nothing more than the witness it's nothing more than that. Jesus, I can't read. Nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, and I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right, fine. I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university.
I'm a murderer.
I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. And I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time. That's my hot hope to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Witness's testimony isn't changed from before.
No, it's pretty different, actually. I don't know if you were listening, but...
Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
That would be a first.
Very funny, fucking asshole. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Okay. So, okay, not a researcher in a university. I don't think that really matters. Investigative photographer. Benjamin Scuba would be if I got a picture of that monster. It's really the stuff in the latter half. Oops. So I was camping out by the lake. That's all I was hiding. Yeah. Exactly what sort of sound was it?
Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected.
Wasn't it so I just watched the boat the whole time? There wasn't much else to look at.
Yep.
I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat.
What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for?
Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
Okay, he said maybe it's time for some evidence. Maybe he's referring to this. Okay, watch that boat the whole time. Was there something else out there? I don't know. Let's see. Saw a flash near one of the man's hands. Heard another gunshot. Yeah. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time?
Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. Lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore, neither.
I'd better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. Won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. Must be something. Okay, so that's the beginning of it again. Okay, well that's clearly wrong. It might be the other lion. I'm trying to, because I'm thinking like, well, he was only shot once, so why was there a second gunshot?
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll try it. Pushing in some of these other things. Then what manner of person are you?
I'm not sure. I'm highfalutin enough to be called a falutin.
Highfalutin.
Highfalutin. I had no idea what that means.
It's just a way of saying fancy.
Okay.
Like...
I'm highfalutin enough to be called a man of anything.
Skate photographer. Oh, God. Just thinking, what else could I?
There's just a one bullet.
Yeah. Maybe if I got a picture of that monster. I was camping up by the lake.
Yeah, you only have one more try too.
Yeah. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy?
Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV.
I'm not sure that appearing on the local news as a Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe.
Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real!
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. So wait, let's do that one. An investigative photographer.
Yep. Get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what?
What?
There was a UFO just... Oh my god. I'm like,
yeah, UFO.
UFO just hanging in the sky. What the hell is she talking about? I'm like, oh.
Yeah, UFO.
You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer.
I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Okay, looking over the lake, that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight at the lake. I watched the whoops, not what I meant to do. That was the wrong button. So I flashed near on. Damn.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, that sucks.
Well, Edgeworth, you're guilty.
Oh, and that means we have to like go back and fucking do the whole thing over again, right?
Oh, right. Oh no. Okay, well. Alright, do you mind if I take a little break? I just want to get a glass of water for my throat. So just give me like 1 minute, I'll be back.
Yeah, I need to
I guess
run
while
through
you
it.
do this.
I need to run through it again anyway. So yeah, we'll get back there. Okay. Now we're back here. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save this time, so we don't have to do that again. I'm gonna start. From now on, I'm gonna start saving like before. Maybe not every cross examination, but like maybe like every other one or something. I'll actually use them to be saving in general, so we don't have to go through that again, because that was like a good 15 minutes or so it took us to get back here. Okay. Give me out of the lake. That's what I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. Not much else, so I just watched that boat the whole time. When I saw a flash in the man's hands, I heard another gunshot. Let's see. I think I need to use this again somewhere, because oh hey, first try.
Nice.
Yeah, so I think because I did actually I did not a guide, but I pulled up like a synopsis, and it's like something to do with Gordy, because it's just, I guess it's the concept that the only reason she would have like immediately looked up is if she thought it was Gordy.
Yeah.
Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat? Oh yeah, so she wasn't really paying attention to the boat. Was the point?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it.
I agree, any normal person would.
You're not normal.
You are far from normal.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. That's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well?
Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit.
She did mention that, yeah, she scanned the entire lake.
Yeah. I mean, Gordon might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be witness to a murder and all. Kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, got the photograph. You got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Bruh.
Damn. Shut my what?
What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second.
She even had a photograph to prove it.
But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting.
That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who.
She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Mr. Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Awesome.
Nice.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Fuck you, Phoenix.
Because fuck you, that's why. But because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show in court in the first place.
Yes.
You old fool.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is. Wow.
We still cannot see who's firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
If you look at the gun, it looks different than... it looks different than the one that was, that has Edgeworth's fingerprint on it. I don't know.
Maybe
it's just...
it might just be details. Or it might not. It might just be the way it was drawn. I don't know.
Yeah. Happy now, Mr. Wright?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good has it done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination...
It's over. Obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? I don't think I have...
maybe it is the gun? I don't know. I don't know if it... Let's look at the gun.
Yeah, no, it looks the
different.
same. How does it look different?
Or is it the same?
I think it's I also think that no, I think it's the same. Yeah, maybe drawn a little bit differently, but it's definitely supposed to be the same gun.
I don't know, maybe I'm just looking at too small, like the small details. I don't know.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that anyway. Like they would definitely not expect you to be like, oh, this, but no, it definitely looks like it's supposed to be the same gun.
I guess save now just in case, if you can.
I can, yeah, might as well. I'm gonna object to the enlargement. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Okay. Thought this was the thing that could happen.
Look, they're both bald. It can't be Edgeworth. He's not bald.
You're right. Edgeworth's not a gray silhouette. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? Not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. Okay. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. The man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. Okay, well, we see. Weapon. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Edgeworth's right hand. The evidence is clear. The man in his photograph was holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? The victim himself.
There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order, order. So you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
And his arms were not quite that long. The distance.
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. Well, then the boat's not, like, longer than, you know...
Meter.
Meter.
That's 3 feet. Thank you for the... That's for us Americans in the audience. 3 feet... I mean, 3 feet doesn't seem that long.
Yeah.
For the boat.
Yeah.
I mean, what if it was Luffy? He could shoot himself from a meter away.
Yeah. Yes, he could. And it wouldn't hurt him.
Nope.
There's no way it could have been suicide. You know what? It was, instead of a selfie stick, it was a shooting stick.
Yeah. Yes, and of course this is long before those are even a thing, but yeah. Order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
So I forged data that would make that the impossible. I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. Phew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No. I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around.
Hmm.
Look, I'm going to go check on Maya.
Oh?
Oh, so you care more about her than you care about me?
The shooter was actually Gordy.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. Thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Jeez. Well, we made it out.